Good morning, everyone. First of all, apologies. Um, the painters are actually up on the roof at the moment, hosing all the roof down. So they've got pumps going in one spot, noises going upstairs, all over the place. So I do apologise for that. Also, the chat. I've been trying to get the chat. Something's happened with Facebook. They've changed things up again, and I'm having trouble bringing up the comments. So I can get them from the YouTube channel, but Facebook are, oops, Facebook are playing up a little bit, but that's okay. We'll get there. So this is going to be a quick one. I was away last week and set the intentions last week, which was great. But I must admit, I can't even remember what they were properly because everything was all over the place last week. So this week, all good. We're going to do a quickie, and we'll just set our intentions for the week, and we'll go from there. So can't see if there's anybody wanting cards because I can't get the things. Anyway, all good. So had a good shuffle. Here we go. Here is our cards. You can see them there. We've had a nice little shuffle again. I'm using these cards. I have gotten a couple of new decks there I wanted to use, but I haven't had enough time to play with them well enough. So these are our cards. First card, which is what the week is all about. The second card is the block. The third card is how we can heal that block, because not necessarily the same. The opposite to the block is what's going to heal it. And the fourth card is going to be about the results of it. Sorry about the camera shaking. All right, so let's get stuck into it. What is it all about? Now, Zana. So you are protected from all types of harm. The worst is now behind you. I ask you to relax and feel safe. So that's what it's all about. It's all about just us chilling and relaxing. We've obviously had a lot of issues, a lot of feelings of being problems, a lot of feelings of problems, that sort of aspect. So they're saying you're protected from all types of harm. So maybe there's something been going on that you're sort of unsure where your money's coming from, unsure if it's going to happen, not knowing where you're going, and sometimes we can feel quite fearful of that. But of course, that's a mental fear. That's more of an anxiety, and this is all about, no, we don't need to have that. We are protected. We are good. Serena is the angel of abundance, so probably a lot of it's to do with feeling blocked on the financial side. So when we start to go, okay, well, we've got these issues with feeling harm, it's all about how we feel going safe forward. And Serena is going, well, you've had this block about money. And I mean, money is such a big thing. Finances is such a big thing. They're so close to what we can do and what we can't do. They're often in the blocked area. They're often a situation because we're not feeling like we are protected and covered. Then how do we get through this feeling of the finances not being there or abundance not being there? So your emotions are, this is Archangel Uriel. Your emotions are healing, which enables you to open to a greater love. I will release the anger and unforgiveness from your heart and your mind. So when we start to look at those two in conjunction together, we're looking at a block here in the finances side of things, and how to heal that is more to do with forgiveness, and allowing that forgiveness to go forward. If your block is to do with someone else has taken money from you, or someone else has created this lack of abundance, then forgiveness is the best way to go. Or if you feel that you have this lack of abundance here, then we need to start forgiving yourself about it. We need to start to look at how we can not necessarily do it better, but how we can forgive ourselves for what's been happening and where we're going. So we've had this feeling of harm. We now know that we are protected. We still have these issues of abundance stopping us, and we now know that we need to forgive this abundance and get rid of the anger, because we do get caught up with the anger when we're looking at feeling frustrated and feeling annoyed because we've got this lack of abundance. The result this weekend is timeout. So with Teresa, so time out, you've been busy taking care of everyone else's needs, but now it's time to stop and take care of yourself. And I know in my week this week, I did start off with this feeling of not harm, but a feeling of stress, because I know I had to catch up with being away last week. So I know that there's this stress factor there that I need to catch up with everything. And a lot of it is about abundance, because if I don't do the work, I don't get paid. So I do have this restriction there, whereas I want to do more for my business, but I've got to do work first before I can do that. And sometimes it does make me angry that I have to do this work to get this money when I want to do the creative side. I want to keep going with the podcast. I want to do the interviews and study my crypto a little bit more. So I do get frustrated. But the reality is I need to still give myself time out. And this is one of the areas I do fall into. I do forget to give myself time out. Now, I have had a week away, so I have given myself time out. But I know, me personally, I will just go straight back into the same situation where I'm bang, 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 constant, nonstop. Yesterday, I did 9.5 hours work. 9.5 hours work. I started at 7 o'clock in the morning. I didn't finish till 5, 6 o'clock in the afternoon, in the evening. Now, again, straight back into, I did that because I want to have more time to get my stuff done at the end of the week. But I went straight back into that mindset, and I've got to stop that. I've still got to give myself some time out. And this is what you need to do too. So to feel that you're protected from all types of harm, especially the mental anguish that we do go through, you are going to have the result of you do need to have time out. Now, with this time out, if you don't do that, you will be given that time out whether you like it or not. And that could be through an illness, it could be through a sickness, could be anything like that, a situation where you don't have the choice. And even these sometimes are situations where you have organised to do a meeting or something to that effect, and it all gets cancelled. You get this time out. Use it wisely. That's what you need. You need to use this wisely to help you to release this anger and this forgiveness about the financial situations. So that is our setting our intentions this week. We're setting our intentions that to be protected and to result in having some time out, we need to be aware that it's abundance issues that we're looking at. And to get through that abundance issues, we need to release that anger and that forgiveness. So we need to release anger and look at forgiveness. So that's our week. Oops, hang on. Got to bring you back up. Here I go. So that's our week for this week. The podcast comes out on Thursday morning. And did you check it? The last one, not last one, the one before that with all the cards, because that was the lady that I was looking at. So she's a reverend and she does professional card reading. And she put me onto a couple of new cards. I said, I want a new deck, a couple of new decks, and she's put me onto some. And this one just came through yesterday. So this is a children's spirit animal cards. I just thought that was so cute. So I'm going to have them. She said, you need to have children's one, especially if you're working with women that have kids with them. And I'm not really doing that, but I just wanted the cards anyway. So that's me being naughty. All right. I'll see you again next week, and have a great week. Keep your intentions up. We can do this. Okay. Bye for now.